Hi, I'm Sophie from Houseplants and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Monstera Obliqua, Peru. I've basically been documenting the journey from a tiny stick with the tiniest sign of a root to my first leaf on my Monstera Obliqua Peru. It's taken me 3 months. So I got the Obliqua through my friend Andy. He has a full plant and his plant was sending out some runners, and so he ended up chopping, propping and selling some of those and swapping with other people and stuff. I know inevitably people are going to ask me how much it cost, so I'm just going to tell you. The price I paid for my little one was £600, and I suppose it was mates rates, I guess. I think normally you'd be looking at least £1,000. This is obviously I say obviously, to me this is by far the most expensive plant I've ever bought. In terms of how I justified it to myself, was that I actually ended up selling £600 worth of cuttings and my existing plants to fund said stick. So then I thought that if it died, I'd feel less guilty that it wasn't like from my savings. For the plant itself, given its market value, its popularity, its rareness, £600 is a really good price. You know, maybe if you're watching this in a few years' time, things would have dramatically changed, but now in, the end of 2020, that's a very cheap price in Europe, for a Monstera Obliqua Peru runner, cutting, node. Obviously I bought it knowing that there wasn't a full chance, there wasn't 100% chance that I was going to get it to grow. In fact, I'd probably say it was more likely that I was going to fail than succeed. But I thought that if I could grow this plant, it would give me a sense of personal satisfaction. And I have to tell you that it definitely has. I have hundreds of plants, and there's never been a plant that I've checked more, intricately on a daily basis, itching to see the next development. So I do think it's given me great satisfaction over the past few months, and I feel really, really proud of where I am now. Will I be collecting more of the Obliqua complex? I'd probably say no, because I don't think my wallet could handle it. But I don't know, never say never, I guess. But for now, I'm very, very content with watching my little Obliqua Peru grow. Today is Tuesday the 21st of July, and I'm about to leave the house to go and get my Obliqua.
You might need your entry to that work.
This is what I paid £600 for. Don't touch it. What are your thoughts?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sure are you that you did not get mugged off?
This is day 3 of the Monstera Obliqua, and it's still alive, so that's good. So today is the 30th of August. It's been over a month since I've had the Obliqua. Amazingly, it is still alive, but unfortunately it hasn't really done anything. So you can see the leaf sheath is yellowing ever so slightly, which isn't too much of a concern. This is the little root. Hasn't grown much. Has done a little bit, I'd say, actually. Okay, so I've just peeled a tiny bit of the leaf sheath off, and you can see that there is new growth coming. I can't believe it. I'm so relieved and so excited. That's it. I fully peeled off the leaf sheath, and you can see the growth. I can't believe it. Today is Monday 28th of September. I haven't checked in a while, but the cold has now set in the UK, but look at how much growth. I think we'll have an Obliqua leaf soon. And if I lift the pot up, can you see that kind of? The root has grown so much that it's reached the bottom now. So we're doing really well. That white line running across his roots, which is amazing. Today is Thursday the 1st of October and the leaf has started to unfurl. It's so amazing. I can't wait. Also, maybe I'm deluded, but see at the very bottom, like there, that to me looks like another leaf sheath and leaf starting to form. Today is Sunday the 4th of October and we have a Monstera Obliqua Peru leaf, and I'm so proud of this. I grew it from a tiny little node and look what we have now. It's beautiful. So in those clips there you saw that plastic greenhouse that I have grown this in. I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what's, this medium as well. So it is in a Chinese takeaway box, state-of-the-art propagation. I sliced a hole in the Tupperware box on the bottom so that when I water it, at least some of the water can come out. The soil is just sort of a light aroidy mix. Probably put more perlite in than a conventional mix, I suppose. So there's a little bit of bark, a little bit of perlite, a little bit of vermiculite, a little bit of cocoa coir, what else? I don't know. And then on the top was a layer of sphagnum moss. So I just sort of gently placed it on top of the sphagnum moss, and then over the course of the last 3 months it's grown from the moss down into the soil, which is really exciting. In terms of my plans for it going forward, now that I've got this first leaf, I'm actually going to take it out of the greenhouse that it was in, and because I live in England and it is now really well and truly winter, it's cold, so to make sure that it survives over the winter, I have a small electric propagator which is heated. So my plan is to do like a layer of capillary matting, wet it, sphagnum moss, keep it damp and humid, and then do some kind of pot, a aroidy pot mix, and then have the Obliqua in there, and then it's covered, so it's like its own mini heated greenhouse, but it has a small ventilation hole. I just have to make sure that I'm going to keep on top of keeping it wet enough with the heat so it doesn't dry out completely. But that is my plan for this Obliqua over winter, and hopefully we might even get a bit more growth over winter. Is that optimistic? Probably. We shall see. And yeah, I think that after this I'm going to keep documenting when I see a significant change, because I still, obviously I cannot wait to get to the point where I see a fenestration in a leaf. That I think is the ultimate goal of anybody who has a Monstera Obliqua Peru. I want a cheesy holy plant. So I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my journey with my Obliqua. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I've answered most things, like the soil and was in like a plastic greenhouse, the time frame it took to do these things, how much it cost. But yeah, if there's anything else, let me know. And if you want to see anything for a next Obliqua update, also let me know. Please do subscribe, give it a like, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!